Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Cool Ninja Guy here. Today I'm bringing you my edit breakdown of the show, which is still my favorite edit that I've done to date. Depending on how long this is, it might have to be two parts because this took a while for 17 seconds. So let's get started just with the syncs comp. Well, first of all, you'll see in the beginning it was like the handwritten text. So let me hop into that comp. Where is it? Not the explosion, it's the typography. Here we go. So what I did. No, the typography is, damn it, that's the wrong comp, but I'll keep it up anyway. It's the intro text. Here we go. So what I did is, let me just take off these masks. See, I have masks on these. So if I go to the end, you'll see right here, that's where the full text is. What you do is you mask out like the path. See, I'll zoom in. You mask out the path, and then I have to use the stroke, not 3D stroke, regular stroke, and it basically looks like it writes it. So I did that for both texts, and that's how I did the intro text. I also did that in my new intro as well. And then, excuse me, once I have, you'll see the text comes up, by TKNG, and then it fades out into the clip. And the I run the show part, I had to put a marker. Each one of these markers is when he says wait, let me see, is that the 9 marker? Yeah, the 9 marker is I, so the 9 is I, and then this one's run the show, and then that's the kick where I make it go. It's like doom. That's the last kick. I was gonna make it disappear, but I didn't. So going to the typography, basically I made it in that comp. I put a marker for each one. I run the show, and it just pops up. I got some glow on there, and that's it. I run the show, and then yeah, that part just kind of fades out right in the first shot. 0 is when the bass kicks, so it's like doom, and then the boom, the first shot. And this is the syncs comp. You don't see any colors yet. It's basically, it's just a shot. Boom. I have a Twixtered. Let's see how did I Twixter this? I don't remember. Yeah. Basically, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went 40 frames ahead, and then put it 1 frame before where I wanted to start, and that's where it would speed back up. And then for this, that's where I put the stroke object, which is in that comp. But then for this, you'll see if I turn on the scale, what I did is I put negative 100%, so that way it goes backwards. You might have thought that was a little interesting. And then I basically Twixted them all the same, but the number 4 was the one I mirrored it. Come on, go over. See, I mirrored it, and it looks pretty sexy. I tried to go for more an over edit type, but it turned out really good. And then you'll see 5 is the last shot, and then continuing with the kicks, I had the 6 was the clip hive, and 7 was more of the clip hive, and it fades out. So that's with the syncs. Actually, this isn't gonna take a whole. This is not gonna take a whole 2 episodes like I thought it would be. So let's hop into the shot effects comp. This is where I added the stroke objects. So if you'll see 1, and then it goes and the star flies out. So what I did a tutorial on this actually, but I don't need this stroke. This is the one I did. So let me just hop into so basically you start out, you put on any 3D stroke you like. I put on a star, I tapered it. So then you put the scale down to 0, the rotation down to 0, and then you go 10 frames ahead. I think I did. I went 20 frames ahead, didn't I? Yeah, I went 20 frames ahead. And I drag the scale out so you can't see it. So let me just drag it back in. See, it's at like that. So I put it to 1200 so you can't see it. And the rotation, it spins 6 times. And I did this before I did my Twitch, so that it shakes with the Twitch. Did that for every other shot. So 1 shot, 3 shot, and 5 shot. That's what I did for that. Let me just drag this there. Here we go. So that's the stroke objects. And then the final comp. This is where I add my color correction. So basically I took that comp with all the syncs and everything. Added some color correction for the beginning. It also glowed the text, and right when the bass kicks, it's a new color correction. Right there. So that's where the new color correction is, and you'll see, that it's have a different color. This is the bars, just the. Let me turn it off. You'll see the cinematic black bars on the top. Sorry about that, guys. Something in my throat, but that's the cinematic black bars. It makes it look a little better, widescreen, and the fade out. It just faded out at the end with a solid, like I always do. Now the top blur, I actually found that it basically just blurs the top of the clip. It looks pretty nice. I like how it does it. And then the flashes were just You see how I did this? Every time, the bass kicks, it went dunk and dunk. I keep saying that. It flashed. And then same with the twitch. I did a tutorial on this, but what it does is, it like shakes each time a shot is, and it slowly goes away. And I kept it, actually, I think I kept it on 15. No, I kept it on 0. I thought I had it on like 15, so it still shook slightly while it was between it, so it shakes like that. Each time the gun shoots, it shakes more. And yeah, that's how I did this edit, guys. It turned out really well. It took a lot more than 5 minutes, like I'm showing you, but definitely took a long time. But it was worth it. I really like this edit. It turned out amazing. Too bad I didn't upload to Clip Hive. That would have been awesome. But thank you guys for watching. My name's TKNG Guy, and I'm out. Adios.